Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are going to do just a get ready with me. I'm going to talk about a couple topics and we're going to introduce someone. If you've been on my Instagram, I let you guys meet him there, I guess. I'm sitting at a different location. I have like my computer right here next to me where normally it's like way further away, but I am excited. This is going to be good. So what primer? I guess we're just going to use this guy. Yes. So I'm not going to talk about products. I'll just list everything that I'm using in the description box below, but that's really it. It's 6 o'clock at night and we're just now doing our makeup because it's been a couple days since I've done my makeup because we have some things going on in my personal life, and I'll explain that at the end because I want to introduce someone, if that is a hint to you guys. So the first thing I kind of want to talk about is just like mindful spending. So last year I tried to do a no buy year. I kind of had some ambitions on myself that I don't know if I really understood how much I was biting into when I declared 2020 a no-buy year. Oh, my nose ring's falling out. When I declared 2020 a no-buy year, I wasn't anticipating a pandemic. Nobody was. I wasn't anticipating my grandpa passing. Nobody was. It just, a lot of things added up and I called it quits on a no-buy. And I think the whole fact of doing a no-buy was too restrictive for me. So the whole thing, it's like you put a cap on something or you put a label on something and then all of a sudden it's like, is this really what I want to do? So I'm going to do a really simple eye look, but I don't know where the palette I want to use is. What did I do with this? Hold on one second. Okay, so sorry. We're doing a really simple eye look because again, it is pretty late in the day. Again, it's 6 o'clock and I can't be bothered. This makeup's gonna only be on for a couple hours at most. So there is that. I want to put something on. I want to kind of just let you guys know what's going on, just simple as that. So as I was saying, no buy. It was like, as soon as I put the label that I was going to do it, I didn't want to do it. Like I can go a pretty decent amount of time without really spending money, but as soon as I was like, I want to do like a no buy, I'm not going to buy any makeup products, it's like something in my brain snapped and I was like, but what if you run out of something, but what if this, but what if that? I'm not going to run out of anything. I have so much freaking makeup, it's unbelievable. But it was like this FOMO of like, I'm going to miss out on all of this cool stuff. I'm going to not be able to get my hands on things that are limited edition or whatever. And that's dumb. So I'm not saying that I'm going to be on a no buy. I'm not even saying I'm going to be on a low buy. I'm going to be mindfully spending my money. And what I mean by that is more so I want to use more product up than I bring in. And I know there's going to be a point in the year, in the next couple years, where it's impossible. Because there might be things that I'm using up less expensive items or more expensive items now and less expensive items in the future. And then there will be like somewhere where the scale tips and it won't make sense anymore. Like I'll be buying drugstore or I'll be buying high end and then something will it'll teeter in either direction. So I'm not really interested in doing like a proper no or low or whatever kind of buy. I just kind of want to spend my money mindfully. I don't want to buy all of this frivolous stuff that like I don't need. Just like it's weird. And I think it kind of ties in to the next thing that I want to talk about. And it's just like makeup and new product fatigue. I have kind of gotten over all of the new releases. Things that interest me at one point, I kind of sit and think about it for a few minutes. Few minutes makes it seem like I'm like over it within like the attention span of a squirrel. That's not the case. realizing relatively quickly in the term of like a couple days, a couple weeks, even in like a couple months. For instance, I was so geeked about the Glaminatrix Cosmetics You Beauty palette, like so beyond excited. I was like, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care. Like it's $75 US and it's fine. It's worth it because there's 12 eyeshadows, four multi-chromes, I believe, a duochrome, and then like another like shimmer metallic shade. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking at like they teased like sections of the palette out. They've teased a couple of them before they like did the full launch, and like individually I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I want this. This is so beautiful. This is everything I could want in an eyeshadow. This is going to be the first palette I'm going to bring into my collection this year. And once they released the full-blown palette, I was kind of like, it's fine. It's fine. So it's like I'm getting sucked into the hype almost, and I don't want to be sucked into the hype. I want to make purchases because I truly want those purchases, not because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the first time they're doing whatever. This is the first palette I'll do for this. This item is so hyped up and everyone's talking about it and I'm going to have FOMO. I don't want to do that. I want to just make mindful spending, mindful purchases. I want to really think about what I'm bringing into my collection and make my decisions that way. I don't want to do this, oh, I need it kind of thing that I feel like I have been doing in the past, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not saying that I'm going on a no-buy. I'm not at all saying that, but I just want to be more mindful. That's really the bottom line. I'm getting serious makeup mental fatigue, just things that I'm just kind of over all of the new releases. Everything just doesn't seem exciting. Everything seems done before, and everything kind of, I feel like I have some form or I can replicate it in some fashion within my own collection. And it's exciting that it's becoming that, but it's also kind of disheartening because I want this channel to grow. I don't want to always be centered around panning. I want to just enjoy my makeup, create content around my makeup. Really, I would love to like teach people how to apply makeup and do all that kind of stuff, but I know that's kind of a niche thing that's come and gone on YouTube, which is totally fine. Like I get it. It happens. But yeah, I'm just kind of over spending gobs and gobs and gobs of money on crap I don't need. Like that's really it. I don't need like any of the things that I'm like initially like really nuts about, really, really bananas about. So, it is what it is. The other thing is I have some serious mental fatigue lately. And this is not just like my work. I know I've talked to my brother, my sister-in-law, my mom, my dad, my husband. We're experiencing a lot of mental fatigue in work, and it's not necessarily because we're like on the anniversary of like being in quarantining basically, but I think it's more so that things are finally catching up in terms of like work. Like things are just getting so busy because of it, because everyone was kind of down for so long that things are just ramping up at an exponential rate, and it's just nuts. It's a madhouse, and it's causing so much like mental fatigue to the point where there are times like today, this video is going to be going up so late, and maybe even it might go up a day late. I don't know, because I've just been feeling so burnt out with my job. I've been feeling burnt out with like doing makeup, which is really crappy because it's like my being fatigued 8 hours a day with my job. It like hinders my desire to kind of want to like relax and almost like have a detox of work through doing makeup. And that was one of the things that like when I was in my accident like a year and a half ago, it was one thing that got me through like feeling in a rut and feeling just down on myself, was the ability that I was able to like sit down, like, yeah, my collars were broken, but I was able to like do one thing that I truly, truly enjoyed. And that was like sitting down and being able to do my makeup. Like, feeling put together made me feel like, feeling put together like on my face made me feel put together everywhere in my life. Even though like I had broken bones, even though I like couldn't even wash my hair by myself, like all of that felt like it melted away because I was able to just like slap on some fancy liquids and fancy dirt, essentially. Like, it's just, this is the one thing of my life that like brings me so much joy no matter what. And it just, I was feeling exhausted to have to do it, which is not what I want. And it's not to say like I'm going to be not on here or whatever. Not that really anyone cares, but this is something that I really truly enjoy doing. So it's kind of like I want to continue to do it. I want to continue to, I know I've been like literal garbage about replying to people and everything, and it's because of this mental fatigue. Like, after I'm replying to emails and either my coworkers or like our suppliers or our customers have like drained me throughout the day, not to say that it's draining to reply to people, but the last thing I want to do is type up more words to more people, and just I'm just feeling fatigued. I'm feeling just a little overwhelmed, if I'm being quite honest. And I know this is like a hobby. This is something I truly enjoy doing, and I need to find that balance. But it's been so stressful that I'm just like, I can't find balance right now. It's been very, very hard. And I don't know, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's like depression, who knows. I don't throw those words around lightly. I wholeheartedly think like maybe it is like some underlying reason that's causing this, not just like whatever. So there is that. And also, I don't know if this is gonna look the best. I've been trying to use a shade in my Subculture palette as a contour and replacement for the eyeshadow that I was using, and I think it works, but I think it might be just a teensy bit too much, especially because I have like peach fuzz all over my face because like I am a hairy girl. It's fine. So yeah, there is that. Those are really the main topics I kind of wanted to talk about, but kind of going, I guess, can we just go back to mindful spending really quick? So I don't know if anyone else is feeling like this, and I feel like this isn't just a me thing. This cannot just be a me thing, where I'm just feeling kind of over all of the things that they're trying to like push down on us. Like, everyone's down on their, I mean, not down on their luck. Like, not everyone is down on their luck. But there is a significant amount of people that can't buy cosmetics and can't afford it right now. I mean, we're in a freaking global situation. So, a panorama or whatever people are calling them. We're in such an unprecedented time. And, I mean, obviously businesses are suffering. We look at Becca. We look at the fact that they are closing their doors. And that was such a big name in beauty for so long, and so many people love and adore and rave about their products, and it's hard to think like, if Becca's going, who's going to be next? And I get like there could be some people that have like FOMO or fear of I mean, I guess like that is technically the whole thing is fear of missing out, but it's not even missing out. It's like the fear of not having products that they used to have readily available. And not so much the people that want to buy them new and like try it for the first time. I'm talking like people that are like holy grail status of this thing. Like, I, for instance, love the primers. I love the First Light and the Backlight priming filter by Becca. And now it's going to just like be gone. And it's kind of heartbreaking. And there's like a piece of me that's like, I could probably get it on a really good deal. And like once they're having like whatever, if they ever do a blowout sale for their products, I could probably pick it up for like a pretty affordable price. But at the same time, my whole project pan this year is to ditch the discontinued. So I'd essentially be bringing a product in that I'm going to have to project pan like relatively quickly, because I kind of want to just like really work all of the discontinued stuff out. Like, that is probably going to be a focus for a prolonged period of time. Like, there's no reason why I or you or anyone else needs to just hoard their products. Like, that's bottom line. We buy these consumable makeup products so we can use them, not so they can sit and look nice in a drawer. We use them so they can sit and look nice on our skin. And maybe not even like so they sit and look nice on our skin. Maybe that was like the bad verbiage on my part, but you know what I mean. We use these things to like enhance our own features and enhance the way that we look and the way that we want to look. Why would I just like spend all this money and then like have it sit in a drawer to just waste away for months and months and months, maybe even years, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Just very about it, you know? Not satisfying, because that is a Vicks tissue. It was very unpleasant to wipe my lipstick off on. In regards to makeup, or I guess makeup as well, I'm kind of jumping all over the place, I feel like, but I have been on a serious downtrend of wanting to watch and consume beauty YouTube also. There are other things that I have been really prioritizing watching over like makeup YouTube, and it's not to say that I am not interested in it anymore. I mean, we're here. I am a beauty YouTube. Not a big one, and I'm totally fine with that. But I've just been trying to find a spark of joy again in what is keeping me interested, and one of that was nails. I have since taken off my nails. I was going through I am a very big novice at doing that poly gel. So I am someone that is impatient, and I was peeling off the poly gel, which is horrendous for your nails. It's absolutely horrendous. So I am taking a nice little breather for anything on my nails, because my nails are very thin. I was sanding them or filing them, not sanding. That sounds terrifying. I was filing my nails too thin, and it's affected like how my nails feel. They're a lot more brittle right now, and I'm just ready to let them breathe for a moment before we kind of dive into any other nail products on my nails. But I am interested in doing maybe like how I do the gel nail polish, or if anyone's curious at like what I do to do my manicure at home. Not that I really am a pro. I really just I'm someone that just doesn't want to spend the money on getting my nails done. There are other things that I want to prioritize spending money on, and that is makeup, really. And even that now, as we've kind of gone through, I'm not even really interested in buying makeup. I'm just kind of over it. Like, it's still very early in March to really say, like, I'm not going to buy anything this month. It's the 9th, but nothing has caught my eye. Like, absolutely nothing has caught my eye this month to, like, want to spend money on. And that's fine. That's wonderful. And it's exciting that that's the case right now. I'm going to, like, ride this train for as long as I can, because not spending money is a great thing, especially with the way things are right now. It's a great thing to not have to spend money. I think that's all that I need to do for my face. The main thing that I want to spend money on is, hey, come here, buddy. Oh, big stretch for a little boy. Come here. Oh, hi. Oh, the main thing I want to spend money on is this puppy that we adopted. We adopted a lab mix. Look at his little paws. They're so darn cute. We adopted a lab mix from a local rescue here. His name is Bandit. He is very snuggly, very cute, Ripley and him don't get along quite yet. He is like really curious about who Ripley is. He thinks like, why does this small dog not like me? Ooh, my camera needs to be restarted. He thinks like, why does this small dog not like me? Why does this small dog just hiss at me and make weird barks? He wants to be his friend so bad, but Ripley is very apprehensive about like, who is this giant creature? Why is he in my house? Why does his tail move at 100 miles per hour? And it hits me in the face because his where his tail is, it's about the same length as like or the same height as where Ripley's head is. So he constantly just like whacking Ripley in the face, poor thing. But okay, he wants to get down. See, oh hi Bandit, I love you. I woke him up for a nap to come over here. And oh, good boy. It's almost dinner time for him, so he's just such a good boy. He's 3 months old, and I want to spend all of my money on him right now. I don't want to spend money on makeup frivolously. Bless you. I just kind of want to enjoy time with him. So I wasn't even going to post today, honestly, but here we are. I just kind of wanted to say hi, hello. I'm not going to edit this video. We're just going to kind of post it raw, and we'll go from there. I'm going to add like my ending and my like subscribe and Instagram handle on it. That's it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you aren't experiencing any mental fatigue, but if you are, let me know what you are doing to like remedy like how you're feeling. I know I could exercise. It's been snowy up until like this past weekend, and this week it's been snowy and crappy. It is so nice and warm right now, but again, I really want to spend time with our puppy at the moment, and he is not leash trained. He doesn't have all of his vaccines, so I'm kind of hesitant on walking him around like a bunch of people and a bunch of different dogs that I don't know if they've been vaccinated for whatever. But that is it. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully talk to you in the next video. Bye.